Change up the closest one to the umpire and then more away from the umpire. That's a pull shot that Kohli has played very well. Through mid-wicket for 4.
Gee, he looks like a good player, this bloke. He's just got so much time, you know. That ball is 140-ish, and that's fast. Anyone who's watching, anything around 140 is fast. And look at this, just pivots and hits that beautifully through, sort of almost wide mid-on. That's the shot of a class player.
There's half a chance. Oh, safely home. Four for 91. Good shot, beautifully timed. Down the hill.
Well, Virat Kohli probably looked the best of the Indian players in the first innings. He got about 44 by memory. And he caught at point. It was a sort of a strange dismissal. It ended a good stand he had with VVS Laxman, recovering nicely, and then he got out driving off the front foot, not letting the ball come to him.
Oh, where did that go? Goes for 4. Caught him out of position. It was a beautiful delivery. Got the bounce. The line was excellent. 4 runs.
I've got a feeling this might have got some glove and maybe shoulder on the way through. It was a quick delivery. Surprised Kohli. He wasn't expecting this at all. Oh yeah, glove or even maybe bat. Fortunately for him, it was just a glance and it flicked off over the top of the keeper.
Perfect bouncer. That's even better. He gets straight. Hilkenhouse is punished. This is going down the hill. They'll be happy with 3 more.
So they've got it now under 100, that deficit I'm talking about. The problem they've got is that they've got Dhoni and then the bowlers. Now, MS Dhoni's a more than useful test batsman, averages about 37 in test cricket. But after that, there's not a lot of batting to come, so if they're going to make a game of it, or at least force Australia to chase some sort of total, it has to be these two and probably Dhoni that do the bulk of the scoring.
Talk about Mitch Starc speaking to Wasim Akram. What a horrendous bowler he was. He's cost some batsmen over the years some sleep. Wasim Akram, he was just an unbelievably difficult proposition. No change of action, the ball went away or came back, and it did it right at the last minute at a really good pace and amazing control. He was left arm over fast bowler that everyone should try and emulate one way or another.
Swinging back down the line, need to pitch in line. Don't think it pitched where he wanted it to. Quite close.
He does need to get close. There's not much swing here. He needs to get close if he's going to hit the stumps and straighten down the line. That's what the umpire's looking for. I think that probably pitched just outside leg stump. Let's see if we can pick it up. Oh no, it's on leg stump. Did it swing just a little bit too much? Yeah, just a little bit too much. You had that pitched on middle and still missed the bat, then he would have had a good chance. A little bit of curve there though.
Yeah, we're talking about release points, and particularly with the Australians. The last bowler we mentioned was Mitchell Starc, but that is good shape. And it's an outside edge, and somehow it pierces the gully fieldsman. There's 2 of them, shoulder to shoulder, and it got in between.
Well, there's an example of, again, good bowling, a little bit of extra bounce there. The ball flying away off, really quite high off the bat in the air, but it did go down. There was no drop catch there. I think just for a second, Siddle thought that he'd got another one.
Nicely played. It really is a delightful stroke through the onside, and it races away. And that is 50. Kohli has looked good in each innings. Yes, there's been a little bit of luck, but you need it out there today. He's got some class about him.
Yeah. Generous applause there. They see this as a bit of a fight back. They've been looking for some fight from India for a while, everybody.
Again runs to the onside, so Stark all of a sudden getting that length right, getting it swinging back, but Kohli enjoyed.
Peter Siddle to continue from Lily Marsh stand end. And this young man, Virat Kohli, has been very, very impressive. Tough batting situation, long way behind in the game, batting for his life really. And he's made 55 from 104 balls with 6 boundaries and looked very good doing it. Bill Lowry alongside me, as is Ian Healy.
Yes, he showed a lot of common sense. He batted very well in the first innings. He's a good field. He's cementing his place in the middle order. He looks a cricketer. He's neat. His footwork's good. He's been tested by some excellent bowling this morning as well.
He might have got that one through. Not the timing he wanted, but he got enough on it with the big bats in the modern era. That's a couple.
That's been the contrast in this whole series. We other than Tendulkar at times, we haven't seen any fluent Indian strokes get crashed to boundaries. It's all been hard work, really hard work, because the Australian bowling's been so good.
That one through.
There's been no genuine half volleys, or very few genuine half volleys, and then quite a few that you can cut easily or pull easily. They've just given up nothing.
That's into an area he likes. Away on the onside, protection out there. They're going to come back for 2. And in the end, it was comfortable.
Dhoni's a good athlete. Running between the wickets then was excellent. There's a man at deep square leg, forward deep square leg, but they called early, and Dhoni, who's just come to the crease, responded well, particularly for the second run. He has a look, and he comes back hard. That's what you've got to do.
That's in the air. No movement at all from Hussey in the gully. So it was far enough wide of him. Hilfenhaus can't believe it. Ponting can't believe it.
Kohli might be going to try to hit them to some sort of lead. He's played some shots since Dhoni's out. Short ball, he got under it properly, then he hit this one pretty commandingly. Into the gap, thank you. What are they? 55 behind now.
There's a lovely shot. He's a class act, Virat Kohli. Beautiful cover drive for 4. Great job. Not out overnight. Has really worked hard and put a high price on his wicket. Oh, again. How many times? I think that's up to about 20 now. Balls that have passed the outside edge of the bat.
That was a superb delivery. He didn't do much wrong, the batsman. Just the carries there. Doesn't have to do a lot. The scramble seam just moved a fact, maybe a leg cutter. It was almost straight, but it was a line.
A bit different to Chennai Heels. These blokes come to Perth.
He resigned himself to the fact, well, I can't play that, didn't he? He just sort of shook his head and said, if I get out to that, I'm out. But he's working hard on each one.
He's been terrific. Last ball before the break. And that one's flowing through as well. Peter Siddle cannot believe it. Well played. Vinay Kumar has just arrived at the crease, but Kohli's the one who's done the work. Not out overnight and got through to lunch with some really good application. India at lunch, 6 for 165.
Siddle's bowling, that's been really impressive. He's kept it quite economical, 2.5 runs per over while he's been attacking. He's put the ball up there and provided so few of those shots off the pads, and it's good running by Vinay Kumar to get back for 2. So he's put it up there to be driven, and they haven't been able to get him.
Yes, I think he's been best at playing the balls that have been straight, Virat Kohli. He's got a few really good shots away into the mid-wicket area. He hasn't had much to work with.
That's what I'm talking about. Siddle entices a drive. This time it's a successful one and beautifully struck.
This is what the Indian and the Pakistani players, Sri Lankans as well, they do it so beautifully. That's a pretty straight ball. That's going to end up hitting Millen off, and he has taken it through mid-wicket, right out of the middle of the bat. Peter Siddle's thinking to himself, how are you getting it there from there? But they'll do it all day long.
Beautifully